107.5, The Game Podcasting is sponsored by Modern Exterminating, a family-oriented company. Professional, honest, and dependable pest control solutions. We're your one-stop shop for all pests.
Every game, every year stands on its own merit. Mm-hmm. Shane Beamer can say we were really good at running the ball last year, and they were.
Sure.
That was last year.
Yep.
Rocket Sanders is not coming back through that locker room door this coming weekend. Is this the prove-it game? Is this the prove-it game? Or do we already know? Do we just accept and be like, no, this team can't run the ball. The offensive line is not going to be able to block. The running backs are not of SEC quality. Is this where they're at? Or are we willing to say, no, this is the prove-it game? You got to do it at home, 7:45, Saturday night, against the team you should be able to do it against.
I feel like this is definitely the prove-it game. When you look at these three teams they have to start out SEC play, again, we think Vanderbilt's probably going to be a pretty good team, better than normal Vanderbilt standards. Missouri has a chance of being another 10-win-ish type of team based on what we've seen so far, and they may have the best player in the country in Ahmad Hardy running the football.
Well, he has really impressed you because you have really loved on that guy this week.
I can't help it, man. He might be my September Heisman coming up when we talk about that, sometime next week. And then you look at a team that is struggling a little bit more in Kentucky. That again, if we took the consensus, I think most people would say is probably the worst team in the SEC so far. So you kind of have a mix of a team we think's good, a team we think is pretty good, and a team we think is probably average to below average right now in the SEC. And if you can't generate consistent rushes against any of those three teams, then why would I think you're going to be able to do against LSU, Alabama, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, all those tough teams you have coming down the line? So yeah, this is really kind of your last litmus test to prove that you can do it. And again, you got 2 weeks off. So, maybe things can make some small marginal improvements in the bye week. But if you can't prove anything in the first 3 games of SEC play, I don't think you're going to be able to do that when it gets even tougher after the bye.